What is up, everybody? It is Wick here, and I'm about to go thrifting, looking for some items we can flip online. In the last 24 hours, I've flipped a lot of items, made about $1,000 in sales. We're going to go through these really quick. Then we're going to hit the thrift stores. I got 5 of these G.I. Joe figures. I recently bought a lot of Lego and G.I. Joe figures. Paid about $800 for that lot and expect to about double my money in the end. And been selling some of these G.I. Joe figures between $20 and $25 here. We're not in the profit yet, but eventually we will be. Sold these Nike blackout shoes I bought at a Goodwill. I only paid $5 for these, which is crazy because Goodwill likes to mark up Nike shoes $30, $40, $50. A lot of them aren't worth that at all. This pair of those worth about $45 pre-owned, and that's what I sold it for. $45 plus shipping for a total of $60.67. Sold a couple of these Thermacell mosquito repellers. I paid about $5 for these at Lowe's. Sold them for $20 a piece. Sold this Dremel Ultrasol. Picked this up at Lowe's. I paid about $32 for it. Had about 7 of these in the cart, and they would not sell me all of them. They denied sale, would only sell me 1. The store manager at that Lowe's is a bit crazy. I ranted about this in the haul video. I'm not going to do it here, but Lowe's is supposed to get rid of this clearance. The CEO wants me to get rid of this clearance. Very frustrating. But I did sell this one for $84.95 plus shipping for a total of $108.13. Recently in Goodwill, I picked up a bunch of new in-box vintage speakers, Boston Acoustics, and some Sony. I just sold this one for $59.99 plus shipping for a total of $89.74. I think I paid about $7.99 for this one. Sold a pop figure for $13. I have about probably $2 into this. I bought a bunch of them at a yard sale last year. Already well into the profit on those, and here's another one sold. Paid $2.99 at Goodwill for this sealed Wheatcraft Snowman. Almost certainly the paint inside is dried up, but I mentioned that's a possibility in the listing, and they shouldn't buy it if they expect the paint to not be dried up. Sold a pair of San Antonio Shoe Company shoes. Not sure where these came from. I bought so many in the last year. I definitely didn't pay more than $5 for them, though. Sold them for $30 plus shipping. Picked up a couple of these Wii remotes at a church rummage sale. I paid $4 for both of them. They had special battery packs on the back, and they did not work, so I had to order some pink covers. Of course, they don't quite match, but that's okay. They see it in the pictures mentioned in the listing. I usually sell them on Amazon, but because of that, I sold them on eBay, and I sold them for $20 a piece. Shipping out this Guitar Hero guitar I bought at Goodwill for $2.99. You can see there's a little bit of damage from the price tag, took off some of the paint. Because of that, I sold it a little cheaper than what I probably could have got. Sold it for $27.95 plus shipping for a total of $42.48. Sold this Mr. Coffee Coca Motion I picked up at a Goodwill. I paid $10 for it, and it was new in box. Open box, so I sold it for $90 plus shipping. It looks like it's probably going to Canada. Total after shipping was $133.61. Picked up this Jensen car CD receiver at Goodwill. Paid $12.99 for it. Seems to be new open box, and I sold it for $50 plus shipping. Sold 2 of these Easy Fire sprays. I picked up 29 of these at Lowe's for $5 a piece. Here's some I bought 2 of them for $60. Here's a nice flip. I can barely remember even buying this. I found it in a tote in the death pile. It's a little word processor typewriter. It had a $10 Goodwill sticker on it, so I know I got it from Goodwill. I listed it and it sold in about 5 days for $70 plus shipping for a total of $97.35. Here is an Extenda chime. I picked this up at a Habitat for Humanity restore. I think I paid $2 or $3 for it. When I bought it, it was brand new. I sold it on Amazon. Somebody returned it, so I ended up listing it on eBay. Sold it for $50. Sold some of these women's Ariat boots. I picked these up at Goodwill for, I think, only $5. Sold them for $44.95 plus shipping for a total of $60.85. I picked up these Cole Haan shoes, mostly because they were $1 and they look kind of cool. And I figured maybe they'd sell. They did eventually. I think it probably took about 9 months. Only sold them for $15 plus shipping though, but it's still a good profit when you only pay $1. I had these bronze groovers. I paid about $5, I believe, for these at Lowe's quite a few years ago now, and it's something that wasn't selling great when I bought them. They got mixed in the death pile. I found them. I just went ahead and listed all of these. They're not really worth selling individually. I got $70 for them. There's 4 of them in there. This is something I'd done free shipping on. I'd done free shipping because I knew they'd fit in this regional A box, and max it was only going to cost me $12 no matter where they shipped in the country. Well, a little over $12. They ended up going to South Carolina, and a regional A box is only $8.09 to ship them. And these things, they're heavy. I am inside of a Goodwill digging in the shelves looking for some things to flip. Got a hat, straw hat it looks like. We got a realistic tape player here. These are pretty good to pick up. I'd rather it be Sony. Picked up a nice Sony one recently. However, for $3.99, that's worth picking up. It was very clean. We have a sleep mask headphone. This is one of those kind of private label products you see on Amazon. People buy them in bulk and they sell them under a private label name. Not worth reselling, especially is probably locked on Amazon anyway. We got an iron. Some irons are worth picking up, certain brands. That one was a pretty basic one, nothing special. Got a camera, Vivitar, wasn't worth picking up. That one's been there anyway. Got a microphone. I haven't found a good microphone in a while. That one was very cheap, I could tell right away. So I ended up putting that back. Got some crock pots I've mentioned before. There's some decent crock pots. I don't buy a lot of them though. We have some... There's a Beauty and a Beast game, easy bake oven, not worth picking up. I think this is a dog toy or one of those things you roll your back on to kind of massage it, relieve some back pain. Up here though, I spot a decent camera, an Olympus, and yeah, it was worth picking up for $5.99, good shape. Flip that on Amazon, get some decent profits out of it if it works, and it did. I actually just tested that yesterday and it was fine. I see up there we got one of those jar openers, Black & Decker. I've sold a few of those this year. I pick them up when they're clean and priced well. I think I got about $50 for the pre-owned ones. Had a couple of new open box that I got about $80 for, I believe. So that one up there, it wasn't worth picking up for me. I don't like to spend the time cleaning them. They seem to yellow a lot. I don't know what it is. I see a lot of them. They just got that yellowing where the plastic changes color. They look dirty. So if they're like that, I just pass on them. Here we have a Harley Davidson collectible car. I did look that up. Wasn't worth picking up. I think they had that price like $15 anyway or something. Pretty high. Box was beat up. We got I think that it's not even a real Care Bear. It looks like a Care Bear. Another My Little Pony toy. Got some look like Muppets. I don't think they were though. I did find those pair of New Balance shoes. Pretty nice pair of shoes to pick up. While I was digging around in the shoes, I had a really good year selling shoes. I found some amazing pairs. I just shipped out a pair of Nike kind of like duck shoes, duck boots, and I got $170 for those. All kinds of nice Jordan pickups. Of course, the $500 pair I sold recently. Here's a table I thought was kind of interesting. The top anyway. Kind of looked like Bigfoot or something in the background. However, I'm not picking that up. I'm not flipping it. I don't think it's worth any money. Try to get a good picture for you, but you can see I'm doing a terrible job. There's people I was trying to get out of the way for. Salvation Army, I see this Sony reel-to-reel, and they're putting out quite a bit of stuff. Unfortunately, that Sony reel-to-reel was missing a knob or two. Wasn't really selling for a lot. So I ended up passing on that. It's been a while since I come across a reel-to-reel. I got a KitchenAid mixer down there, really dirty, but $20. I did end up buying that. This Sony, what is it called? Watchman, I think they are. Ended up picking up that. Going back to this, and if you can see there, it's missing the knob, and even in good condition working, they weren't selling. It seems like it was selling for like $40. Ended up passing on it. Somebody will want it though. I ended up having to go get a cart because they kept bringing out some more items. I ended up getting a miter saw here and some other things. Of course, you'll see those at the end of the video. Grab the KitchenAid mixer, of course, because I didn't want anyone else to grab it. We are digging around on the shelf. There's that energy teller. Somebody mentioned in the comments that was worth picking up. Kind of. Not that one, though, because it's not even really what's in the box. or it was damaged or something. I don't even remember at this point. It's been sitting there for a few weeks now. So yeah, I just ended up passing on that. If you're wondering, we got a bike tire. Those aren't worth picking up, though. I've bought them clearance on Walmart before and sold them on Amazon. Made some okay, profit on them. Nothing to write home about. I think they had that price $10 at this Goodwill. Price sells for like $15-20 max. Just looking at this miscellaneous stuff. You know the drill. If you watch these videos, we look at the same aisles, the same shelves, because new things appear, and that's how you make your money. You just grind these shelves, you grind these Goodwills and thrift stores, and look for the items that are new, that are profitable. This is interesting. We got a Snoop Dogg, Saint Snoop candle. Never know what you're gonna find at Goodwill. Yeah, I'm gonna pass on that, I guess. Kind of wanted to pick it up just because of the novelty of it, but I don't need any more weird stuff like that just sitting around. I got so much inventory sitting around as it is. I don't think it was worth selling either. But interesting nonetheless. Over in the toys, I don't know what that thing was. Maybe worth a lot. I don't know. Got some of these Puzz 3Ds there. Dinosaur, not a Jurassic Park or a Jurassic World. I don't think. Apparently, I looked at one not long ago and it was. I just didn't notice. I was looking at right at the JP. It'll say JP or JW on there if it is. No Indominus Rex finds for a while. I found 2 or 3 of those last year, I think it was. They sell for around $100. So yeah, unfortunate. Not a good dinosaur there. Got an Imaginext set here. I don't know what this is from exactly. It's probably just a random Imaginext set. Not really worth selling without the figures. The figures where the money is. You got a little tool set there. If that was a handy manny tool set, some of those, the complete set of talking tools goes for like $40-50. I believe that's just the Fisher Price one. I did find this game though, Fog of Love, $9.99. It looks like it's a good Amazon seller, pre-owned. So there it is. Found it on my second pass through. Sometimes you just don't see everything, so I like to walk through 2 or 3 times. As long as I'm not in a big hurry or I have like 20 stores to go to, then I just kind of blow through them really quick. Here's one of these Lightkeeper Pros. I picked these up. So I'm on Amazon around Christmas for about $25. I passed on that one because you can see that has the price kind of built into the packaging. If I'm selling them for $25 on Amazon, I can't really have that on there. Here's some VHS-C tapes, 90 minute. It's rare I come across the 90 minutes. Blank media like that, certain links like the 90-minute ones there, they sell for a decent amount, so I picked those up. Looking for the cool Christmas items we can make some money on. I got a Sesame Street light up toy here. I looked it up on Amazon, had terrible reviews. I think it was selling for about $20 new, so pre-owned like that. I was not interested at all. Hope a lot of you have been finding some awesome clearance deals out there. Definitely a lot of great stuff. Department 56. I even picked up a blow mold coming up in a future video. Trying to catch up on my vlogging. Here's some of these Coca-Cola little Christmas city houses. Actually not worth much at all. They had them priced $10, so I ended up passing on all those. No money to be made at $9.99 a piece. Somebody who wants them though, maybe it's worth it, but even new, they were selling for like $14. Let's go over what I picked up. We'll start back here in the back. I picked up this Craftsman miter saw. It's vintage. I didn't really want to pick it up. $15. It's still a great deal. One thing I've noticed looking up Craftsman comps, if you search by the number, it doesn't show up on eBay for whatever reason. However, this was on there. It was in the title. I don't know why it doesn't show up. I found different models of this online. One sold for $100, another for $75 plus shipping. So you know what? It's in good condition. It's got the saw. Some of these vintage Craftsman saws, they can sell for up to $50 or more. I don't think that one, is anything too special. It's probably like a $20, $30 saw max. Obviously, this thing would be a pain to ship. I might just keep it for myself even. I bought a miter saw earlier in the year to use to cut some of my flooring. I think I paid like $20 for a cheap plastic one at Home Depot. So for $14.99, this is really a good deal. The saw is in great shape. Probably sell it locally for 40, 50 bucks, make some quick money. I can remove that board and maybe try shipping it. We'll see. I just, I want to make some money on it. Here's another thing I wasn't too excited about buying. Again, a very good deal. This KitchenAid mixer, it was only $20. This particular model can sell well over $100, maybe up to $175. It's in pretty good shape. The problem is it's got a lot of old food. I thought it was rust at first. I started looking, I started rubbing it off. Even down there, it kind of looks rusted, but no, it's all coming off with a rub of the finger. Even this screw looks kind of rusty, but it's not. This is a $300 plus mixer, new. So selling it, it's also very heavy. So selling it on eBay, there is some money. And also something else I would like to have. I used to have one in the house years ago, and I just don't have the counter space for it. They are very handy. I'm probably going to clean it up and shoot for a sale on eBay. Right down here, I picked up this Uno lowdown game. I picked up probably 50 of these a few years ago at Walmart on clearance for $1. And I sold them on Amazon during the Christmas season. I was only making about $3 profit on each one. On Amazon, paying $1 for something and selling it's pretty easy, so it was worth it. However, now they're selling for, I think it's like 17, 18 bucks on Amazon. It's one of those things I could have made a lot more money if I held it longer, but you know what? I'm just looking to move stuff like this. I don't want to hold on to 50 Uno games for 3 years. Now, tripling my money was fine, but 10xing my money on each one, how much would that have been? If I got 50, would have been about $500 profit. Anyway, I'll make about $10. I'll send it in FBA shipment. Picked up this Sony Watchman portable television. These things, you can sell them for about $30, $40. And I think people buy them and just mod them and use them, like put a game system in there or whatever they do. Maybe add some different inputs so you can hook up a DVD player. I'm not sure why people buy them because you can't really use them much as a TV. But it's in amazing condition, so I'll probably price this about $35 plus shipping. Grab these New Balance shoes. It looked like I could sell them for about $30 plus shipping. They're in very good condition. You can see in there, maybe I paid $5.99 for them. It's a little bread and butter shoe item. Saw this at Salvation Army, paid $2 for it. WCW versus the World. About a $15 game in this condition. Disc is minty. Instruction manual is minty. So yeah, sell it for 15 bucks. Paid $3.99 for this realistic StereoMate player. Hopefully it works. A lot of times these don't work. I've mentioned many times. But if it works, I'll be able to sell it for about $30 plus shipping. I recently went to a rummage sale. I picked up a Sony unit. It's worth about $80 to $100. It looked very similar to this. Now, realistic, not a terrible brand, but I'd rather it be Sony. I sold these before, Sonic scrubbers, sell on Amazon. I forget how much now, but yeah, I'll be able to put them on there, make some money. Go ahead and grab this Envy hair trimmer. It is not new, but it's like new. It's very clean in there. It's got all the attachments. Some of these new look like they were selling in the $60 range. So for $4.99, I think I'll just price it about $30. And see if I can't make some money on it. I don't find a lot of vintage media anymore, but these were selling for about $40 on Amazon, VHS-C. A lot of times you find the 30-minute versions, which aren't really worth much, but you find multiple packs of the 90-minute is what people really want. Yeah, $40. I should have no problem selling them for that. I've sold so much media like that on Amazon. 100% confident I'll get that price. Over here, I got this a board game. It is called Fog of War. It's in amazing condition. It is pre-owned. All the pieces are there. There's going to be some pretty good profit. Look like new they were selling for $90. There's currently no one on Amazon selling it pre-owned. I'll probably come in at about $70. I'll have to count the pieces. If it is missing pieces, I have 7 days to return it to Goodwill. And since I paid $10 for it, I will be returning it if it's missing pieces. Back here, I picked up this iced tea maker. It is, as you can see from the thrift store, it was $4 and it is in like new condition, which it is. Can't even really tell it's been used. So I'll sell it probably actually on Amazon, since it has the box and everything like that. Should be able to make $40 profit on Amazon. These sell pretty well on eBay as well, as long as they have the picture and everything like that. I could sell it for $35, $40 plus shipping probably on eBay, and I'm making about $30 profit in the end, but we'll try Amazon. Picked up this Christmas St. Nicholas Square 2000 ticket booth, train station ticket booth. Only comp I found on this, I think it sold for $50, free shipping. Since I'm gonna have the only one, I'll probably price it about $40 plus shipping. I paid $5.99 for it. Some of this Christmas Village stuff, certain ones can be pretty good money. I rarely pick them up unless they're in very good condition, and I'm going to make at least $20-25 on them. Actually, I have a tote filled with a bunch of this stuff that I got out of a Salvation Army pallet I bought. I need to get that stuff listed. Christmas is creeping up. I just have so much to do. Then we got this Olympus camera, digital FE4000, not a great model, on Amazon for about $49.99, I think. Box, charger, paperwork, all that stuff's in there. So it's an Amazon FBA candidate. I can sell this on eBay for about $25 as well. We'll get it checked out, and if everything's good, we'll get it sold, make that money. There it is, everybody. That's the haul. A little bit smaller than usual, but still great profits. Got a KitchenAid mixer and a Craftsman miter saw. You just never know what you're going to find when you go out. It's what keeps it fun. I hope all of you are finding some great things at garage sales and thrift stores. Let me know in the comments what you're finding, what your biggest score of the last month was. I love to hear about what other people are finding. Don't forget to hit that like button on the way out. You can find me on Twitter, Instagram, flipping_junk. And this has been Wick. Till next time.